Yeah, this is Liu Kang from Mortal Kombat. That's him. The real one. Yo, subs, thank you for the raid, man. Hope you had a good stream. Hope you had a good week this week. Great to see the subs crew, as always. How's Suikoden? Great, we're talking about economics. I can't wait to finish the game and then look up the game on how long to beat and see how, like, insanely over time I went. Because I feel like I'm playing this at an absolute snail's pace. Not that that's a bad thing, but... I feel like people are saying this game's, like, short, and I'm making it, like, as long as possible. I got my final interview next week with HCA here in Florida, so if that goes well, I'll be hiring the surgeons here in Florida. What do you mean you're hiring surgeons? Are you starting a hospital? What are you doing? Oh, you're managing the surgery centers. That's pretty sick. You should probably take my economics course just to be safe before you hire anybody. I learned this great trick from the video game industry. What you do is you pay your people under you, the people that work for you, you pay them nothing. And then you make more money. It's kind of a niche video game trick that they do in the video game industry. It's pretty cool. Makes you big money. Makes you huge money. You pay them future earnings. You give them all a stake in Ubisoft. Yeah, don't worry about that paycheck. I went ahead and just invested all your money into Ubisoft. They're not about to leak their entire video game. Their entire next Assassin's Creed game and tank. That's not gonna happen. Yo, Dan, thank you so much for the Prime, man. Appreciate it. Bro, Assassin's Creed is so cooked, I'm not even sure their stock price went down after that leaked. People were probably like, anyways. Wait a second, you're telling me that the next Assassin's Creed game is gonna be like every other Assassin's Creed game? Oh no. Is that even a leak at this point? What exactly are we leaking? But yeah, for those of you that don't know, apparently the entirety of the new Assassin's Creed game got leaked. Gray, thank you so much for the tier 3, man. Thank you so much. You have no idea how much that helps. Thank you so much. It's the new feudal Japan one. People are saying it looks bad. Well, according to Heroes, I guess the dev team said it was trash, which is really funny. Like, the dev team themselves were like, this is trash. And then... I think it was more like, this is trash, we need more time to work on it. And then it leaked. So, like, the worst thing that could possibly happen. Madison! Holy crap! Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. So we get some love in the chat for Madison. Thank you so much for that. Really, really appreciate it. Oh, did you notice I added that rave time emote? There's some great combos you can do with that rave time emote. You got to put it with other emotes. It goes over other emotes. There's some great combos you can do. There's some great combinations you can do. We got to make it work on the stream chat though. It doesn't work on the stream chat. It looks weird on the stream chat, but it works on Twitch chat. Yo, thank you, Tim. Maybe I should have talked to the dragons, actually. With Lucan. There we go. You are Master Lucan. I had no idea you were a member of the Liberation Army. Please, sir, will you take a look at our dragons? Of course. I've learned so much about money today, I thought I should invest some wisely. I mean... Is there a better investment than 4-8 Live? Probably not. Like, maybe in NVIDIA, but after that, yeah, definitely... No, it's a good investment, I think. I think it's a good investment. You'll get... Well, you won't get ads, so I mean, there's that. You're not going to get any of the money back, but you will get no ads. How are they, Master Lucan? This isn't a disease. They have been poisoned with sleeping poison. Not a disease. No, somebody gave them poison. I had a feeling somebody sneaked into our domain. Is there a cure? I could prepare an antidote, but I will need certain ingredients. Moonlight weed, black dragon orchid, and... What is the other ingredient? We'll leave it till later. Oh, no. It's going to be like your firstborn son or something. First get those two. Commander Death, there should be some moonlight weed in Seek Valley. Seek Valley, Sir Joshua, the only dragons awake are Futch's Black and my own Thrash. I will take Death and his men to Seek Valley on Thrash. Good luck, Milia. Commander Death, let's hurry to Seek Valley. I guess I'll wait here for the ingredients. Commander Death, Thrash is out front. Alright. Holy, yeah, thank you for the 222. Mikey, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. And Chrono, thank you for the 480. Thank you guys. Level 6 hype train. We hyping. We training. Can she attack from the back? She can. She also looks freaking cool. After we're done with the game, I want to see like a picture of like all the game sprites, all the character sprites together. It is genuinely so impressive how good these sprites look for how many characters they made. I mean, granted, this is PS1, but still, it's impressive. Wait, when she said out front, did she mean like the other front? She meant here. Does your dragon sound like an elephant also? He does. He does indeed. That's how you know he's a real one. This is Seek Valley. I don't see anything that looks like moonlight weed. We must go deeper in the valley? I kinda... What did I just get? What's all these earth shields? Master Robe. Auto recover HP, it probably recovers like 0 HP. Whoa, these earth shields are kind of wild. Holy crap. Chrono with 2 gifted subs and Diamond with 5? Saving the hype train? Thank you guys. You 4-8 finances and go. Look at these crystals. They look very soft. Oh! It's a big Dargan. Yeah, don't worry. I'm currently learning new editing software, so I feel like a freaking ancient person. Trying to learn DaVinci, like all the cool kids. So I can stop paying Adobe $5,000 a minute. Yo, Gravon. Thank you, man. What the... Why do you have scary music in your house? Who are you people? What do you want? If you've got no business with me, go away. Liberation Army, you fellows still lack the power to change the world. If only this castle were a little bigger. What? You want me to make your castle bigger? Oh, my castle bigger, maybe. My castle is massive, buddy. My castle is huge. I don't know what he's talking about. It's got an elevator. We're installing a slip and slide. There was this this hotel by Cedar Point. I think it's still there. I remember it from when I was a kid, but I think it's still there. They had a water slide that started in the building and like came out of the building and then went back into the building, and I used to think it was like the coolest thing ever. I want one of those in my house. Could you imagine you're like driving down the street and then you see some house with like a giant inner tube slide that pops out of the side of the house and then goes back in? You'd be like, wow, those guys are cool. Those guys know how to invest their money wisely. Man, drops of kindness is really strong. What is that? What is that? Rock Buster. Oh boy, sound setting 2. I'm gonna take it easy and go back and save if I can, because I haven't saved since we started playing. And I also need to rest because I'm out of charges with a lot of my spells. What is that emote? Beep, beep, beep. Thank you guys so much for the hype train. DK. DK4. DK4 is here. So, I'm having an issue right now on the piano. I'm trying to learn the classic lullaby song, you know? Do 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 do. And like, I can't play it because I keep falling asleep while I'm playing it. Any advice on that? Like, I practice piano at night. You can't have me be playing the lullaby. I get like two repetitions of it and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to bed. 3 shots of espresso. I assure you it's not a dad joke. I genuinely mean it. It's kind of hard to play. What the hell? Thank you, Flick, for that. Whoa, big damage. Still have no idea what that does. He's running out of crystals. I don't know what that means. Yo, how's it going, Vic? Put a sliced onion next to your piano. Sounds legit. I mean, if he's just gonna let me blast him, I'll just keep blasting him. He's out of crystals. I don't know what this means. What? What is happening? Is this like a gobstopper or something with different layers? Is the gimmick like he takes more physical damage now? Or something? Oh! That hurt. Man, that arrow. Massive damage. Just all attack. Okay, this thing's kind of crazy. I was gonna say, how is it not dead yet? Cyclone Crystal, that sounds cool. How's it going, Scraggly? Gold necklace. No one can equip it. Yeah, excited to see how everyone feels about the remaster. I'm sure people will let me know in the comments if they're playing it. Once we're done with the Let's Play, I'll have to look at the differences, because I'm really curious if they fix some of the kind of growing pains. And like we were talking about earlier, do they fix the fact that you lose items when people leave the party, or do they leave that because it kind of is part of the game's identity, you know? Like, I don't really know the right answer. I feel like both... I can see the argument for both, so... For me, I would leave it, but if they fix that, I wouldn't be against it, so... Be interesting to see. I think the best thing they can do is just fix the translation and make, like, the UI better. If they just did those two things, it'd be killer. Could this be moonlight weed? Probably. That's moonlight weed, alright. It's used as a restorative. I thought that was gonna be, like, a more evil thing, because the music hit, like, its apex. And then I realized she just said it's a restorative. Who's that? Come on out. I'm impressed that you made it this far, but I can't let you leave with the moonlight weed. Whoever you are, we had a rough time getting here. We're taking this stuff. I have the mirror that takes you back to base, but wasn't there another mirror that I lost that takes you anywhere? Or maybe when it got lost, it went back to the thing. I don't know. From the YouTube comments, it sounded like the mirror was just gone. But maybe it actually goes back to the base. But I do have a mirror now that takes me back. Oh my, what an energetic young man, but I'm talking to Death right now, so please be quiet. Death, you must be getting tired of this Liberation Army game. You will give me the rune on your right hand, the Soul Eater. Don't look so angry, Death. I won't force you to give it up. I have something more elegant in mind. Come on out, Ted. It's been a long time, Death. You sure were cruel to leave me behind on my own. But I forgive you. We're old friends. Now, will you give me back the rune I lent you? I was able to live 300 years because of that rune, so I need it. Please give it back. Okay, if Wendy was smart, she would have just had Ted, like, without, you know, had Ted, like, show up without her showing up. And then maybe we would have believed him. The rune. Did I just blow up everybody? What have I done? Can you hear me? I don't have much time. A strange connection remains between the rune and the one who carried it. That is me. I'm speaking to you through the rune. My body has been taken over by Wendy's Conqueror rune and is no longer mine. The Conqueror rune will eventually take over my soul as well, and that is why I must hurry. Death, you must promise to forgive me for what I am about to do. What was that? Ted, hurry up and take the Soul Eater. Please, Death, give me back my rune, or else I'll take it by force. Alright, I'll give it to you. Oh, so you plan to fight Ted? You kill your own father, send your servant Gremio to his death, and now you want to fight your best friend? How sinful you are. I really like that line from her because like a whole big theme of this game is that your choices matter, and so for a character to like outright tell you like these are the choices you've made is like actually pretty great. Yo, Meji, how's it going? Thank you so much for the raid. Hope you had a great stream. Good to see you, man. Hope you've been well. I've been lurking a little bit on some of the stuff you've been doing. Hope you've been well, man. Soul Eater, I spent 300 years with you. I know all about you, the meaning of your curse, your evil intentions. On the day I lost my home, you stole the souls of everyone I knew in this world. During 300 years of wandering, you caused a great many wars and plundered countless souls, including Odessa's, and Death's fathers, and Gremio's. You took them all! Something about Ted saying this with, like, this picture. He looks so, like, innocent and just like a little kid, and he's, like, spewing all this. You steal the souls of those closest to your master and grow in power. Ted, what are you talking about? Hurry up and get the Soul Eater. Having the Soul Eater near me has given me power, just enough power to move my own body. Now, Soul Eater, I command you as your former master, take my soul now! Good, that's good. Who needs a body that can't be controlled? I now return the 300 years of life that you gave me, Soul Eater. Dang it, unbelievable. I'll have to... Detestable creature. I'll take that rune from you someday. Don't look like that, Death. I chose my path. I think it's farewell for sure this time. Take care. Live your life to the fullest. For my sake, too. And just like that, he's gone. So anyways, this must be moonlight weed. Everyone is waiting. Let's hurry and take some home. Excuse me. My best friend from childhood is super dead. Can you give me a moment? God dang. Gotta move on to with the story, I guess. Nice, yeah, glad you're enjoying it. You playing the PC versions? I'm guessing. Mr. PC Master Race over here. I'm about to just fly you over and have you like play all my games for me. I've had nothing but PC problems for the past 3 weeks. It's been miserable. I've had an absolute miserable time with all technology for the past like 3 weeks. But it's getting better now. I think I'm finally over the hump. Maybe. This is where my stream just cuts out immediately after I say that. Yeah, and like, to be honest, I don't think I can really blame the translation. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I can blame the translation on, but I feel like it's the writing more so than the translation. There's like several moments where something big happens and then the characters are just like, anyways. Yeah, I think it's just kind of early RPG. Well, I don't know. That's not true. I can't make that excuse. I mean, Super Nintendo RPGs are like the kings of pacing. Like, I mean, just play Chrono Trigger. Like, the way that it lets moments breathe is like insane. So you can't really like say it's just, but it is an early Konami RPG, so like, you know, you can kind of blame it on that. But yeah, they just didn't really know how to like let scenes breathe. Hopefully they improve on that in 2, which I'm sure they probably do. But yeah, scenes do not breathe in this game. It's just like, he's dead. Anyways, on to the next war. And the wars just like happen randomly, like, well, time to go to war, and then you just watch like 10,000 people die. You're like, alright. Anyways. Yeah, maybe it's just like 90s RPGs. I mean, I don't know. Somehow Square just knew. Somehow Square just got it right. I don't know. I think the other companies were just a bit behind in that aspect, because Square was always good at that. Square was always good at letting moments breathe and letting characters like get their moment and everything. I mean, like Final Fantasy 4, 5, and 6, especially 5, are basically Shakespearean in the way that they do like monologues with their characters. Like, there will be a moment where a character is like having their story arc, and like the lights will dim, and there'll be like a spotlight on that character, and everyone else won't say anything, and the character will get like some giant monologue, and then their theme will play, and then, you know what I mean? Like, they practically made their games into Shakespearean plays in terms of like character development, in the way that they would like shine a spotlight on their characters. I don't know, they just, for some reason, it seems like the other companies didn't do as well of a job of like picking that up until later. And it didn't really matter like the team either, because like, I mean, just look at something like Xenogears. Like, holy crap, Xenogears lets its characters breathe almost to a fault, where the cutscenes are like 15 minutes long, and you're like, okay. So I don't know. I guess it's just something that Square does. I think a lot of us like are used to Square RPGs, so when we play a game like this, where it's so breakneck pace, it feels weird. Yeah, we talked a lot about that scene. I don't want to talk about it too much because people are still playing through Rebirth. It's not really a spoiler, but because it's just the same as in the original. But there's a moment in Rebirth with the Red 13 scene where there's a very specific point where the original lets the moment breathe, and in Rebirth they do not let it breathe. And that was like one of my biggest gripes on my first playthrough, was like, why was that necessary? Like, have you not learned from the past, like, however many years, 30 years of RPGs, of making RPGs, you haven't, like, learned that letting a moment like this carry a bit is important? It was very strange. You're back, Milia. Yes, Sir Joshua, here's the Moonlight Weed. Next, we need the Black Dragon Orchid. I'm ready to go anywhere in the world for it. But there's a problem. What is it? Fudge went alone to Gregminster Palace to get it. The only place where one can obtain the Black Dragon Orchid is the floating garden at Gregminster. I shouldn't have mentioned it in front of him. Wait, the dragon went on its own? Where was he at? Okay, wait here, Black. I'll be right back. He's dead. Wait, I'm controlling Fudge? This is weird. This is kind of cool. Somebody's bound to find me if we go further. Huh? Dang, there are so many that I don't know which one is the Black Dragon Orchid. Probably the black one. This one looks most like the one that Lucan described. You're right. That is the Black Dragon Orchid. Who is it? That is my question, young man. You must be aware that this is the Imperial Garden. You're the Emperor. I never thought I'd run into a flower thief in a sleepless night. Judging from your outfit, you must be a Dragon Knight. Yes, your highness. I'm Futch, Dragon Knight 9th class. An apprentice, and what might you be doing here? I came to get a black dragon orchid, your highness. Please let me go. I really need this orchid to wake up the other dragons. Dragons? It must be windy again. Young man, you must leave immediately. You'll let me go? Hurry, while I still feeling generous.
Oh, brother.
Yes, your highness. He didn't say you could grab the flower, but okay. Phew, was that really the Emperor? Must have been. That sheer presence. But he sure was different from all those rumors. He let me go and... Oh well, now that I have the Black Dragon Orchid, I'd better hurry home. Right, Black? Oh, I'm just in time. Who are you? I've already got the Black Dragon Orchid. Bye! What an uncouth boy. You should be punished. Ah! Brrr! Futch. Futch. Are you alright? Futch. Wake up, Futch. I must bring back the Black Dragon Orchid. Ahem. It appears you're awake. Huh? What? Where am I? Where's the orchid? Don't worry. When we found you unconscious in the forest, you had the Black Dragon Orchid in your hand. We had a hard time prying it loose. I see. Then the dragons. Yes, I made the antidote from the 3 ingredients and gave them to the dragons. We still don't know what the 3rd ingredient is. They should be awakening soon. This is when Futch gets up and he's like missing a leg. He's like, oh, sorry, forgot. That was the 3rd ingredient. Dr. Lucan, what was the 3rd ingredient? Harumph! The 3rd ingredient. Is something the matter? I'll tell you, the 3rd ingredient was a dragon's liver, and it came from... Not my... Black. I'm afraid that when we found him, Black was already dead. Now wait just a second. It was a dragon liver, but you weren't going to tell us until after we brought back the other 2? What? Come on. I mean, I get the idea. Like, if he said it before, maybe they wouldn't have said yes. But, like, you really were going to let us go through all this trouble and then be like, by the way, we got to kill one of your dragons. And then just figure, like, well, we already got the other 2. We might as well kill a dragon. Like, come on. Hate me if you want, but we had no choice. But Black, brother, he was already dead. Commander Death, Joshua's dragons have awakened. Let's go to Joshua's quarters to draw up the alliance pact between the Liberation Army and the Dragon Knights. He should agree to help us now. You're right, he hasn't committed to an alliance yet. How's it going, Solstice? I'm kind of happy that that's what happened, because I thought this was going to be another, like, fetch quest, go get a bunch of crap, but we actually only had to get one thing, and then Futch did the rest. Commander Death, on behalf of the Dragon Knights, I thank you. Well then, Joshua. It looks like we'll be fighting together again, side by side. But against a different enemy this time. Commander Death, the Dragon Knights will join you to defeat the Empire. Yeah. Now we can finally return to White Castle. I can't stand the smell of dragons. Humphrey, I have a request. Kill this guy. Come in, Futch. You know what this is about, Futch. Yes, sir. A Dragon Knight who has lost his dragon must leave the Dragon's Den. Now that you have lost Black, I cannot keep you here. I understand, sir. Black probably died to save my life. Futch, don't blame yourself. I'm alright. I just want to believe that Black saved me. Humphrey, will you take Futch with you? I won't have to worry about him if he's with you. I understand. Thank you, sir. Commander Death, when war breaks out, we'll rush to your aid. Master Death, Master Lucan wanted to return, so we are about to fly him home on a dragon. Would you and the rest of your men like a ride too? Fine, I'll be waiting out front with Thrash. Futch, take care. Someday you may be able to return. Yes, sir. How's he gonna do that? Hey, don't look so depressed. I'll teach you how to use a sword. Master Death, if you're ready, I will fly you home on Thrash. I mean, I have my mirror, but this is cooler.